shorts. If you gon' short it, don't come back. When grown men talking, sit your stupid ass down. Yeah, I'm smoking loud, blowing straight up at the pound. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good, Joe. It was good. It was good, everybody. It's your boy Trap. I'm in the building. See, I'm in attendance. You know what I mean? Sipping from the good cup. You know what I mean? Waiting for my guests to pull up. What's going on with y'all? What's popping with y'all? How y'all been? What's going on? Sammy, what up? I already know you saw what happened tonight, boy. You know what I mean? Like I said, waiting for the guests to pull up. I'm chilling, catching the vibe. You know what I mean? Good Saturday morning or Sunday now. Damn, this day be going too fast. Bruce Lee, what's good with you? How you been, my boy? How's everything, man? Everything all right with you, Bruce? Everything good over here. You know what I mean? Sipping on the finest Jamaican rum. You know what I mean? Just chilling. Well, I got some Girl Scout cookies, like some real drinks. Like, hold on. You know what I mean? We got real Girl Scout cookies. You know what I mean? So, let me support your local Girl Scouts. You know what I mean? Support them local Girl Scouts. Let me get you some cookies, man. You know what I mean? 702. 702, what it do? What's good, Brody? Who won that bill collector for the 100K? I mean, I know somebody got the answer. Who won that 100K? King of the Dot. Who got that bread? Anybody seen it? Anybody know who walked away? Oh, Bill. Bill walked away with that bag. All right, big money Bill. Bill Gates. You know what I mean? Bill getting that bag. 100K. Shit. It's a lot of money. It ain't a lot of money, but it's a lot of money. You feel me? Oh, you been packing? Shit, I hate moving, boy. I ain't gonna lie. I think moving is like one of the worst things you could do. Cause you gotta do too much shit, my nigga. Like, I swear, you gotta pack all this shit up. You know what I mean? You start finding shit that you needed for 20 years and shit. Nigga, like, yo, bro, I needed this shit for 10 months. You find that shit on the move. That shit ain't no use to you right now. You know what I mean? Me personally, I think if I move or when I move, I need some movers. I'll pay you to pick every box up. So I don't gotta touch nothing. And then, you know, black people, bro, they don't know how to move right. They don't never be having shit ready. They always want your help. They don't never got shit packed. I'm just saying. Niggas don't never got shit packed. You still putting shit in garbage bags and all type of like nah. That moving shit. Mm-mm. That moving shit not for me. Not for me at all. I can't do it. I know you're trying to get your garden back popping. I feel you. You feel like you lost it, bro? You feel like you don't got that green thumb? That's what they call it, right? You don't got that green thumb no more, you know what I mean? I know you're trying to build a garden back, but maybe they're saying maybe you think like, damn, bro, I don't know if I like you fell off or something. Like if you don't if you don't grow no produce, Bruce. Let's say if you don't grow no produce in a long time, do you feel like you can still grow the same uh value of produce as before? That's an interesting question. Like how much produce, how much do your growing of the produce change? Mm. Cheese, big bro, what's going on with you? You know what I mean? I'm waiting for my guests to pull up. You know what I mean? I'm scared to leave out this. I'm using the tablet, so I'm scared to leave out of this to go back to IG because you know what be happening. I be getting kicked off. Not well, I don't get kicked off, but the live be still on. Then I be having to put myself back into the studio and shit. See, no, what's good, my brother? You feel me? Waiting for my guests to pull up. You know what I mean? I might have to drop the link in the chat. You know what I mean? Somebody hold me down real quick so I could make sure that the guests still coming and stuff like that. But you know, we at the trap house. You know what I mean? Shit happens. You never know what may happen. Feel me? Just never know. So that's what we doing. We chilling. We drinking from the special cup. You know what I mean? We doing a whole lot today. You know I'm lit. You know how I play. Late night game. You know what I mean? So give me a second. Go check. Make sure my guests still pulling up. If not, we just partying as usual. You feel me? But check to see if everything's still on course. See if they ain't having no trouble trying to get into the stream yard. Things of that nature. Please give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right with y'all. I'm still with y'all. Uh, sour cream runts. See, no, sour cream runts, and I'm drinking on that Jamaican rum, straight import. You know what I mean? You gotta be Jamaican, and you gotta you gotta be in Jamaica to get this. This ain't no American rum. You know what I mean? It's made in Kingston, straight like that. I mean, cheers to all my weed smokers. You know what I mean? All my heavy blowers of that weed smoke, that real top of the line gasolina, that 93 octane. You know how we do. You said that Jamaican. You want you a glass? Shit, there's a little bit left, boy, but I share. I definitely share. This is a special cup right here. I don't know if y'all know about this. It's special. You feel me? Special type of cup. That's a Moscow Mule cup, something like that. Keep your drink mad cold and all that. Feel me? So I'm gonna drop the link on the YouTube. So either way, you know what I mean, the link is available. Me and my guest, we gonna learn a lot about her, shit like that. You know what I mean? 702 in the building, Cheese in the building, Bruce in the building, Cino in the building. We in the building, late night. I appreciate y'all because y'all can be anywhere in the world. Y'all can be watching anybody in the world, but y'all fucking with the boy right now. Feel me? So give me 1 second. while I make sure everything running smooth. Drop the link. All I have it posted, so just in case they just happen to click the YouTube joint, see me talking, running my mouth, they can just hit the link from there. Feel me? So give me 1 second. Your boy, your boy Fried. I put the wrong link in the chat. Oh, I put the wrong link. Hold on, put the right link in the chat. I put the wrong link in the chat. You click that link to the chat, you already know where that's taking you right back to the vid. Uh, give me 1 second, my bad. I had a fried moment, y'all. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm back. I got the right link now. I don't know how y'all be dealing with me, but shit. Nigga fucked around, put the wrong link up. God damn, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But shit, that Will Smith smack. Everybody, everybody talking about that. You know what I mean? We was talking about it like as shit was going down. So it's in that live. You know what I mean? You gotta go to the trap house. You gotta look in that live. It's 7 hours, but it's in there. where we discuss Will Smith smack, smacking the hell out of Chris Rock. You know what I mean? Chris Rock must not been watching Bel Air. You know what I mean? He must not seen Bel Air. If he would have seen Bel Air, man, he would have realized. Don't play with, don't play with the Fresh Prince. You know what I mean? Don't play with Big Willie style. You know what I mean? Mr. Wild Wild West. You know what I mean? He slapped the shit out that nigga, boy. Oh, my guest is in the building. Oh, okay. Let me give her, the great introduction as only I could do it. You know what I mean? We got the beautiful, you know what I mean, Rep Myself in the building. How you doing? You know what I mean?
Hey everybody.
How you doing? Hey, now be with me, you feel me?
I had to wake myself up, get turned up.
How
I'm
you doing?
tired. How you doing?
It, I'm all right. It's all my fault. You feel me? I've been working crazy. You feel me? So I be sleeping. Sometimes I oversleep. I be forgetting. I got up. I said, what time is it? I'm like, oh shit, it's 8 o'clock.
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Nah, you good. You good. It's the Trap House. They know it's the most professional, unprofessional show you could be on in the community. You know what I mean? So they know fucking with me. You know, you got Wi-Fi outages, video might freeze. You never know, but they keep showing up. Know what I mean, they respect the hustle. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So So we're gonna start this off like this. I seen you one time, right? It was on IG. It was on like somebody's live. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And I it could have been Keystone, it could have been somebody, can't remember, but you was talking to somebody or whatever. So I'm like, who's that? They got the microphone on. So I'm like, if they got the microphone on, I'm like, oh, they dead serious because I don't know how they got the microphone hooked up to the IG joint. They got the microphone on. So I'm like, let me stay in tune with this person. I followed you. So I started following you. I started seeing you doing a lot of interviews, feel me, a lot of lives you was on. You know what I mean? Probably was on Harlem Fresh joint before. You feel me? You've
Yep.
been everywhere. So it's hard to keep. I can't really keep tabs on you. You can't be like you was in this one specific place. You be a little bit everywhere. Feel me? So I said, you know what? Let me see. Let me what she got going on, how she got started, and a little bit more about yourself. Can you tell the
Yeah.
people to trap? You know what I mean? How you got started in this crazy YouTube, Instagram community?
Well, prior to, battle rap, I used to advertise for a small business, a t-shirt business.
Mm,
And after that, um, that's pretty how much Rep Myself came out. After I started advertising for them, I came out with Rep Myself. I've been advertising ever since. So I always loved battle rap. Um, so I started you know, just doing my little repost and stuff. I feel like I was advertising before the advertisers popped out. I've been doing this since 2014. So this Rep Myself page is actually a new Rep Myself page. So I had
okay.
wild followers at one point. Um and I started noticing a change, in battle rap. So I said, you know what? For the people that's making noise and not getting the recommendation that they deserve, let me fuck with them. So that's just how that all came about. So
Okay.
without, like when I advertise, I really do. You feel me? That's my thing. And I show wild love even behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Um,
hmm
I ain't gonna say I'm well connected, but a little bit. So I try my best to do what I can, especially for things I want to see or to try to help
hmm
someone. So that's my job. So I'm
Let
just
the let
working.
the. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just working smarter and working harder and just doing my thing, man. Being the best me I can be.
Let
Yep.
let the people know where you from.
I'm from Camden, New Jersey.
Oh yeah, you ain't no joke.
Absolutely not. I be chilling though. I be chilling though.
How was it like growing up in a place like Camden? I know that at one time they was known for like Campbell soup. You
Campbell
know
Soup
what I
still
mean?
around, still there.
You know what I mean? But how was it like growing up in a environment like that? Some people I know at one time it was one of the most dangerous places you can be. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, and it still is. Believe it or not, people think it's calm. I know people to be like, "Well, I can't." Like, bitch, you is not in them streets. Cut it out. You know what I mean? Like, just like anywhere though, you're not gonna go to a hood and act crazy or nothing. Unless you really is like that. You know what I'm saying? But like for the most part, Camden, it was rough. It was rough, but we made it through it. It's crazy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? All the Spanish people loved you. What was more of the Moors, the urbans, and then we had our group of Hispanics. They had their own little set. You feel me? So
hmm
I moved from one set, which was us. You know what I mean? Being surrounded by that, and then once my mom got the 3 bedroom opened up, you know how that go.
hmm
We moved to another set, and it was like on the other side, you feel me, of where we lived at, and that was the poppies. Make us get busy. But
I
one
like
thing I
y'all
will
got
say,
Porter Rich. I like his music. He's from Camden.
yeah, he's pretty dope. Salute to
Yeah, I
him
like
too.
Porter Rich.
I gotta hit him up too, because I'm trying to throw an event, so I could definitely gotta hit my people up from out here. But yeah, the Spanish people, um they got right. You know what I'm saying? And like, I mean, all of the sets though, but they all have respect for each other and for moms, even the crack kids. Yo, we used to sit outside. If my mom was outside, they'd be like, Miss, can you see your kids in the house real quick? I'm about to do, you feel me? As I got older, I understood why and why they did things like that. And I'm like, Dad, like Miss So-and-so or Miss Niecy or Miss like they were some crackheads, but they took care of their kids. And they ain't want us to see none of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Out there, I mean, like over the years, you could tell they was strung out. You know what I mean? But it was always love. To this day, if I see one of them, it's, hey, oh my God, girl, I ain't see you in years. You grew up. You still look the same. Shit like that. So, yeah, McGuire was crazy, man. They used to have horses, cops running with horses, rifles, going crazy. Crazy, yo.
Horses.
Out of control. I mean, when I say the whole project, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? My mind used to get the fuck in, you know, going crazy and shit. And like everybody, moms out there, you know, the drug dealers, you know, they out, pew, they out, you feel me? So it was crazy. Or like sometimes when we used to walk to, because we used to go to cousins that's like, you know, not too far from my house on my phone. And we used to walk and look all on the roof. Cops pointing down guns and shit. You feel me?
Wow.
And this was, I'm like, yo, like, because we wasn't really allowed to go over that area. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, I was with my mom because that was like not really in front of the house. You know how they go.
Yeah, you know how that go.
So
that's when you able to kind of like sneak around the corner one time.
if I was around the corner, I was allowed to play with a group of girls that I see once in a while, and we kick it once in a while. But I wasn't allowed to go nowhere else. So we used to be out there dancing, being grown and shit. But you cross that street and that around that corner, somebody gonna tell my mom. You be thinking your mom don't know nobody. She knows somebody. You feel me?
That's a fact.
So you
That's a
know,
fact.
so because of things like that, you know, my mom was like, you know, and all the killing and the shooting, we heard shots every night. You know what I'm saying? It was always something. McGuire, I lived in McGuire Gardens. It was rough. It was rough.
She said Google it, you figure it out.
Now when
Too
you
many
go
stories.
back, you know, you visit back, you double back, they done knocked it down. They turned this
They
to
done
a
knocked
new
down a lot of things.
project, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like
They try
going
to
out.
change the name.
No, it's still in the same name. Same name. Okay. But it's different. Different. So we never had a park. They have a
Wow.
park now. And all right, let me tell you, we might have had a park, but by the time I'm growing up, that shit was a fucking big ass tire and a long stick from I don't know when. It was just like that. We ain't never have a park there. And then the park we did see like walking by, and you know what I'm saying? It was with the daycare. So if we wanted to go to the park, we had to go outside our community to go to a park. Yep.
Yeah. Shit, it be like upbringers like that, you know what I mean, that mold you into the person that you could become. You know what I mean? Especially if you could avoid the negative influences, even though, you know, sometimes I think those things is hard and where we be coming from. But you
Right.
know, sometimes if you can avoid it and learn from it, I mean, that could just only make you a stronger individual and be able to see a lot more than others and where people may be coming from.
Right.
Especially in the world we live in right now, where you got a lot of people with they could be coming at you one way as a front, you know what I mean? But you be able to see that a mile away. I mean, I done.
Let me tell you something. You just took, like, I wasn't going to say it, but you just took it out of my head, like, get out my head. That's some real shit, you know? Like, I just, I be looking like, now, because people be thinking I'm timid or I'm so nice and shit. Then they say that turn up is real. It's like, oh shit, she a little crazy. Yup.
Shit. I was like, she talks so nice or whatever, right? And then I was looking through the IG as some of the your posts and stuff that you had made, and then I seen I see Camden, New Jersey. I said, yeah, 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 you think that if you want to.
Absolutely.
I'm quite
Hell
sure
yeah.
she can turn up on you in the instant, and it's gonna be a problem.
And,
I come in
and
peace.
listen, I could take a lot. Don't get it twisted. Don't push me. But it's like my turn up is real, like so real. Do you really want to piss me off? Do you really want to get me tight? Like, I don't think so. Like, just appreciate somebody smiling. Yo, I promise you. One day I was smile, I'll be walking down the street and they like, why you smiling, girl? I want what you taking. I'm like, what you talking about? You feel me? Like,
Drugs.
what you talking about? You feel me? And like a lot of people's like, oh, you just a smiling, and then now I'm mad. Like, what the fuck you want me to be sad, stressed out? Like, even you wouldn't know I'm going through something. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let me fucking smile. Fuck out of here, you know? But it's just like, one of them ones, like, you can't even smile. But I don't even be noticing that I be happy looking to a motherfucker. You feel me? It's not all the time I feel that way in the inside. You feel what I'm saying? So they be
You be
like,
trying. I guess you be radiating a little bit too much positive energy for them to handle, right?
yo, you know what's crazy? The older woman told me, you know why people don't like you? Because they see the God in you. I said, well, keep hating on me. Because you fuck with a person like me, you going to fucking suffer in many ways, you know? So that's how that goes.
What was your first battle that you seen that you can remember?
My first battle that I seen that I can remember. Um, I don't know names, but I remember what's his name? Uh Harlem dude. When he looked up like right God for Diddy.
Oh, Jay Mills.
J Mills, J Mills. J
Oh,
Mills. That's the
sorry,
first one I
Castro.
can remember. But I take it way back. Like I'm from Philly. Well, I'm from Camden, so Philly's right there.
Yeah, I feel you. I get the same radio station.
Radio stations, all that. So, like, even when they used to sell the bootlegs, I was heavy on that. Yo, I used to go to the bootleg man, and then like a lot of Philly guys come over here and sell shit too. So I used to get hella bootlegs from them niggas, and it'd be a lot of battle rap. If it wasn't, you know,
Mhm,
you know, if it wasn't none
mhm.
of that or
You know, it was
whatever, it was
it was a lot of those. It was a lot of those DVDs out there, especially at that time. They was trying
yes.
to get those off.
So I
Shout out
wasn't
to
watching that. I was watching
shout out to the West Coast production.
that. That's a fact. Nah, you try to learn, you gotta get your skills up. Like, oh, bitch, you doing it like that? Okay.
help,
And then there
help,
was
help,
this one.
help
It was,
sharpen your boy up. Shout out to West Coast.
it's this one guy to this day when I moved out here. This was like 6 years ago, and dog, nobody watches DVD no more. So I didn't mean to disrespect him. Like, I don't think he liked me after that. And I'm like, dang, he was cool as hell. But dog, don't every time you fucking see me, dog, I don't buy DVDs no more, nigga. I don't have a DVD player, nothing. Like, beat it, nigga. So I cussed his ass out, but I was like, dang, that was my hookup. He was nice as hell to me too, but like, nigga. Stop following me around. Like, bro, like, get with the times, my nigga. The fuck?
Shit, I seen I didn't realize that this they was in Philly. I think I used to watch these battles. Used to be this dude Rain Man and Fox 5 and all these dudes, and they used to be battling, but it wasn't like it was like on a DVD like Hood Life, like what I mean. But they could have just been bootlegging other content, putting battles on there. But I used to be seeing these battles and shit. Oh, what up,
Yeah,
Red
like,
Lock? This is live.
I could have said read dollars and all that, which is the obvious and shit like
Hmm.
that, but it was battlers before them. That I used to watch,
Yeah.
and I don't know who the fuck they was. They was younger than you know what I mean. Back then, you know. So
I used to watch a lot, especially coming from New York City. Used to be a lot of big names, you know what I mean, like Shells, people that don't even be doing it no more. You know what I mean? That sometimes like Nims, the person that sing Bing Bong. Everybody say Bing Bong, but I'm like, oh, that's Nim, that's the battle rapper. You know what I mean? I seen him on Fight Club. I seen him back then over here. You know what I mean? It's just so crazy that all these years later, he gets good recognition, popular recognition off of two words.
you
So
know what? Honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. I miss Fight Club.
I went to the Fight Club. I think I might be going again April, I think it's the 23rd, 27th, something in there. They have an event. My man Innovate, he's on the card. That's how I went to the first Fight Club. He went to try out, and I went out there to support him. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I was already in that. It's so crazy. I didn't even know I was already in that venue previously to an album release party by Peace brother Jay Quest. I was at an album release party at Fight Club Studios. Just didn't know that was Fight Club Studios until I went back to see Innovate Battle on the
Okay.
tryout.
Okay.
So I think Woody is on the card. I think he's main event in the card in the Fight Club. So I definitely trying to pull up.
Gwillalini. You
Yeah,
know
so I
he
gotta
gave
see
me a little
Woody.
nickname and shit.
Yeah, but Fight Club they trying to come back. I mean, hopefully they start dropping some footage and stuff like that.
Yeah, so like, is it the same vibe?
Yeah, it was. I think it was 60 seconds, 90 seconds, some shit like that. You know what I mean? Cutting people in front of the pool table. You
Yeah,
know
I
what
was
I
about to
mean?
say that. Like, they still get
Yeah.
money, still money on the table.
Sure. It was the tryouts the last time I went, so it wasn't no money on the table at that particular time. But I'm not sure at this event if money is going to be on the table. But
You know,
hopefully it is.
what battles I miss? And at first, I didn't like the bull, and then I started liking him. Remedy.
Mm, I
I
remember him.
one time I looked him up. This was like 5, 6 years ago. I'm like, oh, he's still around. But I never paid it no mind at that. I was like, yo, it's something about Remedy where I want to see him come back. Like, but I want to see him on some shit like Smack or RBE on some different shit. Like, what you think about that?
I definitely would like to see a person like that come back to the ring, see what happens, see if that they still got it for today. You know what I mean? See if they can match up because a lot of times, a lot of these people don't realize them people can still do this. They just choose not to for whatever reasons that they may have. You know what I mean? That they can't get. Some people just don't want to get with the times. You know what I mean? They could do it, but they don't want to. They too stuck on. Like I feel like Cassidy was to battle somebody right and rap as he's rapping on the beat in his mind, like how Bill Collector used to rap. Like he used to rap with like you could tell that he wrote it to a beat, but he was able to transform it in battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he'd be better off. I mean, like his style was a little bit too sluggish. There's no tempo to it. You know what I mean? He has to pick up the tempo. If he was
He
to pick
stepped,
up the tempo, it'd be a better performance, but he too slow.
he stepped it up. The last battle I seen, I forget what it was on. Ah, damn, it was
Because
different.
I like the I had like Cass Hitman battle. You know what I mean? Because it was parts in there where I felt like his tempo wasn't so slow. Like if once he pick his tempo up, I feel like he could. It's a better battle. But if his tempo too slow and he's saying them bars a little bit too slow, it's like how I perceive like big real name Brandon and Shotgun Shug that battle. I felt like real name Brandon, he was saying a lot of shit that was fire, but it was just a little bit too slow. As into Shug, he had a more of a up tempo. You know what I mean? So he was saying shit, but it was like going crazy. You know what I mean? While real name Brandon
As
is a
he
little bit more
should.
he was a little bit more slower to deliver the punch.
Mm-hmm.
Or just a little bit slower in tempo. All he had to do was just speed it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Sometimes that be the difference between winning or losing.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
I know you didn't get a chance. You probably didn't see my caffeine rant, but I had a major caffeine rant last weekend because
So,
I'm tired of
okay,
them.
can you talk to me about your little rant? Because I definitely didn't see it.
I'm tired of them wasting our weekend when they decide that they want to do something. You feel me? They be talking about, oh, they be having a battle rapping so gas like, oh, we on caffeine. Do they realize that when we be watching on caffeine, we don't really be seeing what they be saying? like
Right.
like the event never moves smooth. You feel me? It never moves smooth. So it's like it be a whole time like for who's battling? Like Danny Myers. Danny Myers is battling Av. I'm missing mad shit Danny's supposed to be saying. So what I gotta keep clicking off the app to click back on the app. I mean I done missed mad bars.
I
Just
did the
because
same thing. I thought it was just me.
it wasn't just you, it was all of us. So
But
when
then
people sometimes
when everybody starts saying it, like, oh, that was some bullshit, the stream, I'm like, oh wow, yeah. But
you know
you
what I
know
mean?
what? I'm disappointed in a way. Like, of course they're gonna make it up to us, but I think it's not gonna be the same. But I think they should not hype it up again. Just really, just let them know that they gotta come with it. You know what I'm saying? And they just do a pop-up live or stream like they did like recently. What was that, like a few
Mhm.
months ago? We know it was a
Yeah.
battle,
Yeah.
and they just popped up and did it out the whim. It's just one of them ones because once motherfuckers see it's Cortez about the battle serve, they're gonna, I mean, if the streams might be fucked up again, but I don't give a fuck at this point. Just have the battle. Like, I'm so disappointed in a way where serve you go live. I don't give a fuck. If it's not nothing about Cortez, I don't care.
This battle.
I don't care.
Cause
I
it's
just
like at this point it's like you feel me? And you know, we be on something a lot of times move to the next, on to the next. And it'd be like you have mad people, especially the people that pay for the tickets. Like, you
yes.
know what I
And
mean?
that's
You pay for the tickets to see that. Like, you know what I mean? That was the main event. You want to see that, and then you just gotta leave. Or you want to see 40 bars and coffee and it don't happen. And you came from Houston. It's
and that's
like
hard. It's hard to say that they didn't accommodate them or let them know. Listen, the next event that'll be on there, y'all can come back. Like, take our time out and hit all the motherfuckers back. Figure it out. You know what I'm
so-
saying?
Caffeine need to
And
stop telling me to share the stream if the stream ain't working right. I don't know what they
for
would
real,
have
and
said.
hashtag look motherfucker smack. If you ever watch this, nigga, like nigga, if I don't win, fuck out of here. I'm gonna fuck you up when I see you. It's gonna be another fucked up event, okay? I'm tired of hashtagging and I ain't get shit. Like nigga, fuck out of here. I'm like, did anybody win? Like I remember one day, I swear to you, one day, this when they first start saying it, hashtag and shit. So I get on Twitter and shit.
And
This was like
you
old
already like
way.
promoting too, so it's like, oh yeah, I'm about to.
So I get on there like, smack who won? Anybody won? Hours later, somebody won. Such and such won. Fuck you, nigga. I was so mad. I ain't win shit. Cause I'm like, if you won't say nothing, they wasn't gonna say shit. You feel me? Like, I was so mad. I'm like, so I don't really keep up with that no more. I only do it just so somebody can see what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
it's like to support the culture, of course, too. So I can't front, but it's just like, nigga, I'm not going to win, so fuck you. So that's how I be feeling. I be having my little man moments and shit. We love you, smack. Like, God damn, like, let us sister win.
Goddamn. But shit, I
You
remember
know?
Shooter. He was supposed to win that one of them brackets they had one time, and they didn't want to pay him. So once I
Yeah.
seen they want
All you had to do is tell me. It might have worked. I'd be like, smack, did you play shooter? Like, you play shooter? That nigga probably would have got his bread. He said,
it was a
fucking
whole big thing over. They had a free shooter pay shooter campaign on YouTube and all that.
that's
Word. Cause
crazy.
it was like you was asking all these bloggers and all these people to like have a bracket, and then when and then the person that I guess I think it was one of them. They like, probably niggas thought twerk or one of them niggas gonna win or something, and they choke all crazy or something. Like whoever it was designed for them to set up, it didn't execute. You feel me?
Right.
So now the bracket fall apart. I mean, this dude he win, and then he was taking like pictures and videos for Smack. You know what I mean? Like he was like, it wasn't like he wasn't around. He was kind of around. They didn't even
Mm.
want to pay that thing.
It'd be
So
crazy because that be the sucker move. Like I could do that all day, every day if I wanted to. But that's not how I want to make my bread or help out or give back. You feel what I'm saying? But that's the okey doke. And it's like, dag, like they be sucking you right in your face. Like the fuck. And you gotta go through all that and you still support the league. And it's just sad because like y'all making you caking. I'm not in that man's pockets, but it's like I guess they give back letting us watch it for free if we don't miss
mhm.
it. And then you gotta pay on the app. So we respect that. But it's just
Oh,
like
that was a part of my rant too, sis. I ain't gonna lie to you. Part was we ain't paying for the app. Bitch, we got Hulu, we got Netflix, we got Disney Plus, we got HBO Max, we got motherfucking your kids if you got kids, they need this, they need that. We paying cable bills, we paying for good Wi-Fi. Nigga, we not paying for the app, bitch.
no, check it out. One time I tried it, right? And I'm like, and everybody looking at me because this one I had Android though. I couldn't get on. Like it was, I was so mad. I was cussing him out. He didn't even know it. I said, this nigga is tripping. Like, why would you want me to pay for this? But it wouldn't let me, like, say, like, Arsenal battle or whatever, right? It was like not even 2 seconds of a battle. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? It was like a fake ass clip. And I'm like, why can't it was like, you know how you say subscribe and all that?
hmm
And I'm telling, because I think at the time, and this is why I tried it again. I think Mr. Weeby was battling. I forget who. And he's like, go on the app. It's on the app now. And I'm like, all right, but let me tell you something. I don't think I'm going to be able to see this fucking battle because I missed it. I was tight. He like, nah, just go on there and subscribe. He was like, if you have any problems, let me know. I had a problem and I let him know. He was like, Dad, what's wrong with your phone? I was like, I don't know. I'm like, I couldn't get it. And I'm like, why can't I subscribe? I don't know. What was it? I know I wasn't doing that wrong. You feel me? So I'm cussing Smack out like, oh, they just trying to rob us. But then when people, you know how like, if you can't see something or get into something and everybody lying, just like them phone things when they like, you want a phone or them survey shits. And they be like, oh, yeah, that's the best phone I ever got. Thank you, Walmart. Or I'm
Yo,
like, they
and
lying because I ain't getting no
that's like
fucking phone.
that made me think of that infomercial that be coming on, and we on the same side, and we in the same state. So like that infomercial that come on that Peter Popoff. You ever seen Peter Popoff? Where he
No.
it's like he in the church and shit. You feel me? And he give them that whatever type of the miracle water. You feel me? And then they be like, I woke up and I had all these problems with my bills.
Oh, yeah.
And I woke up to $25,000. Thank you, Peter. That's the first thing I thought about that book.
Yo, for real. It's like now that like for me, some things is set up like that, right?
hmm
Or like, are you pay them and for a while you don't see it and then boom, it works. You know what I mean? Or I didn't update my phone, whatever the case may be. I couldn't subscribe, okay? But bitch, you still want my money. Fuck out of here. Like, I'm like, dang, but it was like, well, how can you give them money if you can't subscribe? But I'm like, yo, what's up with this app? So I was like, I took the app off. And when caffeine came out, boy, was I happy. Fuck
Shit,
Christmas,
caffeine. I feel
nigga.
like I feel like if I don't watch caffeine for like a month or two for a month or something, and then like the other day I tried to do it, it always told me my password don't work, and I'm putting in the same
Shit
password
don't
every time.
work.
Like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
all
I
right,
thought it's me.
all right.
You know how many pages I got? Fuck out of here. Fuck caffeine. It's like, now I'm just playing.
This is
Salute
all
to the
jokes.
comments.
This is all jokes. This is
I
entertainment. We
can't
don't
see the
believe it.
comments.
This is all
What they
entertainment.
say?
Um, they saying you have a nice voice. They saying who's this lovely lady? Is this a live interview? Somebody say over $25,000 URLs petty. They knew about the when URL ain't want to pay that bread. And girl behind the mic just pulled up. She's waiting. So we got people in the building. You know what I mean? My night owls.
Okay.
You feel
Salute to
me?
everybody. Rep myself on Instagram.
You
Repalina on
did?
Twitter. Rep
Uh-huh.
myself on Bigo. Rep yourself with Rep myself on Instagram. I mean YouTube. YouTube. Sorry, it's late.
Don't worry, I have all your information in the description after this goes up, or when we ended and shit like that. I'm already running press for time. Like she already probably cursing me out. I don't got time to be.
Yo,
See,
it's crazy because I'm like,
I don't got no good thumbnail. I'm asking for a thumbnail, but I'm like, girls, she probably. I'm like, I don't know what picture I should be choosing. I'm
wait,
asking to send.
I took a picture before I came on here, so I'm
Oh,
gonna send
okay,
that to
okay,
you. Like,
okay, all right.
little John in the fucking stories. Like, okay, all good. I got you.
702 said we definitely here. Shout out to 702 Las Vegas. We in the
Absolute
building.
salute to them.
Yeah, a lot of my people, some of them, most of them, well, a lot of them know who you are. Cause when I said I had an interview with myself, nobody asked me who that was. So I already knew they must know. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like, they must know. They like, oh, Trap, you must be doing big things. You get an interview with her.
Get to
Shit, this is
know
new.
me.
Yeah, this is new. This is new to me. Like this. Well, I done been I guess focused on the YouTube channel since maybe June. I started. I just had Instagram probably not even a year now. Shit. So this is new to me. Like, but people fuck with me. They gave me the courage. They say,
Absolutely.
yeah, Trap. I mean, make your own channel. I guess they was like, you was giving people too much content. You know, you can make
Right.
some of that content on your own. I mean, so that's how it happened. I took 3 subscribers and I hustled my way to 33 subscribers with no video.
Listen, you gotta get in where you fit in.
You feel
Not
me?
everybody can do it. I even see it, even with the battlers. You feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's like
Not everybody
some
could do
of
this
them
shit.
don't got it. Everybody's not a
Yeah.
serve for Verb because you know Verb don't give a fuck. That nigga go live, he posts, he on Twitter, Spaces, whatever. It's like some people need like this 2 or 3 people on a live or a million people on Spaces. They're not gonna do it themselves. You feel what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
salute to you for even making that move, and
Yeah, yeah, shit.
best.
So I took, like I took 3 to 33, and then I put my first video out for real because I'm like, damn, I got I got all these people subscribing, hustling with it, but I ain't dropped no video yet. So I dropped my first video of the Roots Picnic 2019 because
Okay.
I went to the Roots Picnic. It was pandemonium. That's when they thought somebody pulled out a gun, and it was like people started running, and it was like a big thing. Like, you feel me? And I was able to find some clips and shit, and I edited it together and I dropped it for the people. That was my first joint. Then I started, I mean, doing my little lives and shit like that. You know what I mean? So we had right now we had 227 or 26. So salute.
Salute. Keep going, man. Just keep going.
You know what I mean? I try to stay away from some of the bullshit that be going on. There's always some bullshit. You know what I mean? The
Yes.
hate. I don't really be indulging in the haters. You know what I mean?
You don't got
I,
time
I
for
I kill them
that.
with kindness, and I just keep doing what I'm doing. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's a legal thing too. I don't got time. Like, just do what I do. Can't really be worried about who the people that don't like you. gotta worry about the people that do rock with you, that do
Right.
want to see you win. You know what I mean? That want to see your channel get bigger and grow. You know what I mean? Fuck around, be like Gully TV or some shit.
Yeah. And it's funny because a lot of people watch me. They're not gonna say it, you know what I mean? But a lot of people watch me. Trust me, I know. And if they can't, they'll find a way. You know what I mean? So
So how did you you started doing the lives on YouTube first or Instagram first?
Instagram.
Mm. So you just started going live and requesting people, or how did that work? Or you just was going live by yourself? People wanted to just join you. How did that work?
Actually, my first live um was with people, period, just in general. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
kicking it. And this was on my other page. DC Millie, he draw. You feel me?
Okay.
A phenomenal artist. Now he's doing painting. He's doing it up big. And he's about to start tattooing and shit. Um, it was so fucking dope. Let me tell you. Um, we went live. We was on there for hours, and basically, what he was trying to do was show people how to draw from the basics. Fucking
Damn,
spider.
I should have took that live.
Okay, and so I'm on there with him, and I hate this about me. Okay, my shit look nothing like a Spider Man. Okay, it was crazy. And he like, nah, you gotta keep practicing. But I'm all mad because I wanted to hang this shit up and say I did it. You feel me?
Hmm.
Man, Spider-Man looked like a crackhead, smush face, everything. I was like, I tried though. I tried. But he's phenomenal. And he did it step by step. Like he didn't need no ruler. It looked like, you know how like the outline don't look like it's going to be a Spider-Man, the way he's like
Hmm.
drawing and
Yeah.
connecting everything. It looked like scribble scrabble.
Like connected dots until he put it together.
Yes. Oh my goodness. A phenomenal job all the time. And at first I'm like, well, why the fuck you always doing characters? And then he had a friend that drew too. So he came on live one day. He's always trying to put somebody on to me. Like, come on. You need to talk to him. That's my peoples. That's my sis. Yo, fuck that. Go over there. So he drew, and then it was like now they both in competition. So it went from yeah, he could draw. Then the dude was like, I could draw you. So now I gotta put them motherfucker to the test. I'm like, oh word, draw me then, shit. And then like
Let
him
me
and
see
I
what
was
you got. Let me see what you got.
what's that?
Did you think he was going to do it, or did you think he was partially capping?
I thought he was gonna do it, but DC was like, man, fuck him now. I'm going to do it. I could draw you. So now I gotta put him to the test. Like, all right, draw me then. Well, I want to say because he's like, then he kept it real. You know, it's like I'm still working on it, but the way he drew, like how my outfit was and my hair on point. The face, keep working, but it was nice though. Where it was nice where he still got it, and like sometimes he'll be like, "Oh, this is what I'm doing," and shit, and then he'll be flicking through his shit like a cartoon, and boom, 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 and then you see me like, cause I got like he drew like mad things in me, you feel me? And I'm like, yo, like you still got that, you still got that. So that was like my first live, cause before I never really went live.
Shit, it's so funny on Facebook where people I actually know I never went live, but I happen to join people live on YouTube where I ain't know nobody. And then it's like now it's like I know Instagram. I think I was joining a lot of I was joining Yo Yo from the World Sport Battleground. I would join his live.
So
I would
yo yo.
join Harlem Fresh. I would join
Mhm.
his live. And a lot of times when I would see Keystone happen to be live, no matter where I saw Keystone at, I would just because me and Keystone got like a every time I see it was like a fuck you trap or fuck you Keystone type of relationship, even though that's my dog. So I think I might have seen you up there with Keystone talking, or you was in the chat, and I probably pulled up talk my bullshit. You know what I mean? Just to troll him one time, and then I was like, let me.
It might have been because that's his thing. This is MO. So I might have been on there when you came up or whatever. Because he always
Yeah,
talking shit. So yeah.
so like that's how I started even fucking with the IG lives and shit. Like for me to just to
Okay.
do like an IG live is kind of rare. You know what I mean? But I'll watch everybody's shit. Feel me? I
Hmm.
started watching people, and then that's how I started knowing people like that. I'm like, I don't know what these people do. Like, I don't know if all these people battle rap. I don't know what these people do, but I be entertained like a motherfucker, sitting there watching y'all. You know what I mean? Sometimes, um, some people be getting over the top with it. You know what I mean? But you know, it happens. It's a part of the game. You feel me?
Right.
But like that's how I really started knowing who Goody was. Man, I ain't know who the fuck, but I would see him on these lives and he
What? You
talking this
don't
shit.
know who Woody was?
Yeah, like I didn't know. Like I didn't
Yo,
know
let me
until
tell
I
you
started seeing
something.
him talking shit.
When you said, what's one of your first battles? Okay, I'm going to tell you. When Goody first battled, I promise you I can't tell you who. That's what fucked me up. Because I told Woody this years ago. Like, yo, I can remember that's like when he did ARP shit,
Hmm.
Red Ring Entertainment, like that's stupid. Yo, that was fire. And like that's where I knew Gritty from. So for them to say I could get it sometimes that could be a distraction. But it was like, yo, when I say I was up, I'm telling you, when I tell motherfuckers this one, I'm excited. Excited. I was on the couch like, yeah, Gritty, like, yeah, fuck that shit. Like, fuck the two battlers. I'm more like,
You know what's crazy? I would hear Goody name, right? I'm not always a person that hear somebody name and want to search him up. You know what I mean? But it was just that Swave and Ike P on Store Order, they be talking shit about Gwitty. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it was fire.
because I remember saying, I beat that nigga Gwitty. I mean, Gwitty this, Gwitty that. And then I would see Gwitty on Cap saying how he beat Swave. You feel me? So I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
somebody lying.
Let
You
me
feel me? I'm
go
like,
check this shit out.
somebody lying. You feel me? But Gwitty would be talking so much shit on Cap Lives that be having all these people mad emotional. They in their feelings. And he the same way that be like he talking mad shit. He putting slang to shit. He calling them niggas regular weed. Now I mean
Yes.
sometimes it be shit like
I love Gritty.
it be shit like that be making niggas fans of people. Shout out to like my brother Luke Kane. You know what I mean? Luke Kane, you know what I mean? I'm a fan of Luke Kane because Luke Kane will just go in somebody Twitter spaces and just talk mad shit. You know what I mean? Start trending. People hate Luke Kane. This nigga is like if it was wrestling, it's like he'll be the bad guy. He'll be the people that people would love to boo. You know what I mean? But that's my nigga, like, cause he don't give a fuck. He just do it. He promote. You know what I mean? He gonna get himself out there. He gonna get people talking about him. He gonna get his name out there. And when the opportunity presents itself, he gonna try to execute to the best of his ability. You know what I
Right,
mean? So shout out to
exactly.
my nigga
And
Luke.
good. That's how it's supposed to be. Salute to him. That's right.
So so were you trying to take your platform? What you trying to do? Like,
Um,
cause I seen you do a YouTube. That's how the interview really got caught up. Cause I click call you, but I didn't mean to call you. You feel me? Cause that I felt like that was some creep shit,
yeah, I
right?
remember.
Cause I realized at the bottom like it say call. Feel me? But I'm like I was watching your video. That's what I really was doing. I ain't really mean to hit this button right here. You feel me? But since I hit this button, let me tell you. Since I hit this button, let me tell you how I was watching his video. I think I don't know if you was live or if it was pre-recorded, but I had just was watching it. When you guys sent it to me, that link, I just clicked it and I was watching it. So I
Okay.
was like, so I think my Instagram was moving a little bit sluggish. So as I'm hitting the button on the top, I mean, I don't know where it's just calling, but I don't know who was calling. But then when I look, I'm like, oh, it's calling her. I'm like, I don't mean to call her. I'm like, she probably gonna think I'm on some freak shit. All of a sudden, nigga just try to call.
Right, because I'm like, who is this? Who is this? Because as soon as you see Trap House, I'm like, wait, Trap House sound familiar. Wait, ain't that a league? And then it's a podcast. I'm like, well, that's a podcast. Like, who the fuck is this? Like, call at me. So I'm like, He want me to manage something. He trying to see who I know. Well, I'm like, who is you? Like, I'm like, you like, oh my
So that's why
bad.
I'm like, that's why I'm like, yo, listen, I was watching your shit. I enjoyed right. So then when I saw you on my live and you was in the comments, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get an interview with her. You know what I mean? Cause she pulled up to what I got going on after Miss called her by accident. I'm like,
I
yeah.
said, let me see who this is. Let me put a face to this person.
I said, yeah,
And
let me see who. Let me see. I'm like, let me see who she is. Let me find out what the hell she got going on, because I really don't know. But let me see. Let me find out.
right, right.
So I feel
Um,
like I learned a lot too.
that's what's up. It's a lot. I'm trying to take this, but I'm not trying to take it where people think. You know what I'm saying? I advertise, obviously, right? But I'm trying to take this to, past, you feel me, the Europeans type level type shit, And if I
You
don't,
know
I
me.
would want to show any little girl that look like me that you can do something, you can be comfortable doing what you want to do. You don't have to do what your mom or what everybody thinks you should do or what's good enough for somebody. Like, this is what I love to do. This is me. I promise you. And I'm not really a people's person, but I am. Is weird. You feel what I'm saying? It's really weird.
What's your sign? What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Taurus.
The bull. It's funny. My friend I be around every day. He a Taurus. I mean, I don't know something about the Taurus. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I like to be around y'all. Y'all great people.
So that's what's up.
Y'all talk y'all shit. You know what I mean? Because y'all way you're feeling about certain things and approaching certain things, but y'all really don't be giving a fuck. I think that's what I'll be liking too. Cause I don't give a fuck, especially when you want to say what you want to say, how you want to say it, when you want to say it, and then a lot of times y'all be right about how y'all be feeling about certain shit. So shout out to the
Yeah.
Taurus game.
Salute, salute. Taurus, gang, gang, gang. Our time is coming. Fuck. But I be looking at it sometimes like my birthday is all year round. I don't give a fuck. Nah, I let y'all get y'all shit off. Salute to the Tauruses, though. But you know what? One thing, random, I can't fuck with a Taurus man. Like, that's crazy. I can't.
I think it's too much.
And that guy is
It might be.
crazy. Like,
Yeah, that
what
might be
the
that might
hell?
be too much. I
Mm,
think and I don't. It's not like I'm like the most expertest, you know what I mean? But I think since a Libra be a scale, it's kind of like be trying to find the right balance in that, you know what I mean? So it's like it's not like a thing, like other. It's not like an animal or something. It's like a fucking object, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So I'll be looking at it, you know what I mean? Like I'll be a lot of times I'll be just needing balance and shit, like certain shit that balance. Cause I could feel energy a lot, like you know what I mean. You can just feel when somebody just got bad intentions off the rip. You don't know them. They ain't never say nothing to you. You know what I mean? You just get the vibe from them from the jump. Like nah, this ain't good. I don't give a fuck how much smiling they do, but you do a lot of good smiling. You got a good vibe, so it's not the same. But you know what I mean. You know the
Right.
people that be always trying to, you know what I mean, act like they got you. They right there. They trying to backdoor you. They trying to, you know what I mean. They trying to throw you under the bus the first chance they get. Shit like that.
Bitch, you can try, but you know what I'm saying? I switch it up and not over top shit. And then like sometimes you feel bad, like, damn, motherfucker, you made me act like that. I ain't want to.
Like I don't like
I ain't want to kill him. I ain't want to go crazy on a motherfucker, but I had to because it's like you trying to backdoor somebody. I'm the wrong one. This is back myself. Trust me. But
uh-huh.
it's like you
Uh-huh.
gotta go crazy on everybody. Then you know what I'm saying? To get your for you don't hear me. It's like, okay, I hear you, but motherfucker, but you heard what they said, but you hear what I said. All right, everybody's gonna fucking hear.
Listen,
Okay.
follow Rep Myself on IG or slap your pops. That's my slogan. So I don't know if you know that. My slogan is subscribe, hit the like button, slap your pops. You feel me? You follow her on her YouTube channel. You know what I mean? It will be in the description after the video is over. But follow her on her YouTube channel or slap your pops. You feel me? That's how I like. That's how I like. Cause I'm not gonna say slap your moms. You feel me? It's not. It don't got the same ring to it. I mean, and I don't believe in, and I don't believe in domestic violence. So I say
Oh,
slap your pops.
okay. Don't slap your pops, kids at home. Do not do it. Don't do it.
I never, yo, I never put a PSA on that.
These motherfuckers is crazy nowadays. Walk up, dad, pop, like what the
I,
fuck?
I guess I was just a bad influence too. Cause I never just cause you said that, I'm like, oh word. But I never stopped to be like, kids, you know what I mean? Don't try this at home and nothing.
Don't
I
try
just
this
be
at
blatantly like,
home.
I'm like, shout out to Harlem Fresh. I'm like, we outside network, slap your pops. I don't ever I never think about like the kids. Cause in my mind, I'm like, man, ain't no kids watching me. It's the trap.
Too funny.
I mean, kids ain't allowed in here. You know what I mean? For the most part, I don't really never be dropping videos for the kids. So most of my content be 24 and up.
Yeah, that's what you
20,
think.
21.
I had to remember, like, oh shit, niggas be lying. Think I smart. Talk about some. I was born in 1976. You be looking like, then they could be
Shit,
like 10, stealing
shit,
their
I
mom
be
credit cards, gaming and shit. Like, fuck out
they,
of
they,
here.
they, they getting V-Bucks.
Okay, yeah. Yo, that should be crazy though. Like they get like, wait, hold up. This is y'all world, huh? Now you learning from them because they doing bullshit. What the fuck? Yo, kids is crazy bad. Like sometimes I try to be careful, but I be like, I said it wasn't for kids, so watch your kids shit. You hook it up to your email, whatever. So I still
Salute to
try
the
to keep on
chat, Raina, Rihanna. I'm twisted. Nah, I mean, I know you in New Zealand. Salute. Luke
it.
Kane in the building. You know what I mean? Salute.
Salute, Luke King.
King Infamous in the building. Cheese, the Libra in the building. You know what I mean? I got my people, you know what I mean, showing out. It don't matter what time of night.
Yes, I'm like excuse me. My crew was like, oh, what the fuck? What time is your shit? I'm like, all right, when I get home. I
When you
see
told me, oh,
when I
you like
get
I'm at
ready.
Walmart. You like
Okay.
I'm at Walmart. I'm like, oh hi. Smoke like, yo, the interview going down still. I said, yeah. I said, yeah. She said she at Walmart. So I'm like, whenever she hit me up, whenever she ready, like, you know, I mean, I'm a night owl anyway. Like, this is my time because of my work schedule. I'd have been up anyway at this time. I mean, I wouldn't have got off of
Right.
work until 4:30 in the morning. You know what I mean? So that's why it's easy for me to sleep till fucking. And I ain't go to sleep this morning until 10 o'clock, I think. So I played myself.
Oh, for real. And I
Yeah, I
just
played
want to
myself.
say salute to the control room. That we do every Sunday on Instagram Live. Different topics or whatever. It's six of us and we talk our shit. We rotate. You know what I mean? So
Shit,
y'all want to
shit, they
check us
don't
out
even
as well.
they, they don't even know that this is an interview. They said Miss Co-host is pretty. Like,
Thank you.
well, we we have to talk about that behind the scenes. We might have to we might have to give Rep myself as a co-host in the Trap House. You know what I mean? Have a lady presence and you know what I mean, a lady's point of view on some of the things that we be discussing. See,
I don't know.
clearly,
Like some people get a little too wow, and it's like I can't handle it, but like God damn, you like that? Like
look,
you know, wow. I talk my shit too, like shit, but god damn. Sometimes it be for entertainment. It be some real shit though, but it's like entertainment. But
you know, what I mean, so some people be taking the entertainment a little bit too literally.
like, wait, whoa, nigga, for real? Mm. And it'd be funny because, like I said, people watch and you don't know, you know what I'm saying? And then you see clips all over the place. You be like,
I'm not that popular yet.
wait, what is that? I can't really see.
Oh no, this say be in attendance whole time, no sneak shit. You heard? That's what he said. And then my brother C note, you know what I mean? C note says there's always need a lady in the trap. See,
Listen,
the people want you
everything
going. They
feel that
gonna want you
way.
to pull up again now. They gonna want you to pull back up to the trap house now since you made your appearance and let it be known. They gonna be wanting to see you now. Now I mean, yo,
Y'all
listen.
definitely gonna want to see me again. I'll come next time, hopefully. Praying hands.
Oh,
I
look, they got
have my
look,
crew with me.
they got prayer hands too. Look, see.
I have my crew with me, next time, and we can introduce ourselves. I want to see the people to see who I'm working with. You know what I'm saying, and what I'm into, and what interests me. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
that's why
sometimes
when you say
you surfing
that's
a
why when you say
net.
when you can your crew, you say can your crew come on? I'm like, yeah, like I'm not gonna be like, nah, you can't come with your crew. Nigga, come with your
Exactly. No,
crew.
because some of them felt like they didn't want to take my shine and everything. Like, go through you, They like, I see so much in you, and see what you're becoming. Go up there, and I'm like, no, not without you. And I'm telling them, and they like, oh, you're not listening. But maybe it was meant to work out like this because I like they wasn't hearing me, I wasn't hearing them. Like, no.
I definitely was like, yeah, you could definitely pull up, bring your people. It no matter. Like,
Absolutely.
I'm like, maybe she think that I'm like Noriega with the questions, and I'm not gonna ask you if you eat ass or not. That's not that part of the question.
Oh,
You don't need
no,
to back up. You
no.
don't need to back up. But that's the type of questions Nori asks in the drink champs. Shout out to the drink champs. But that's the type of questions he asks. How they asking that?
Ooh, you ask me a
He's
question
so
like that, I
posted.
got 10,000 more for your ass. You wish you never asked me no dumb shit like that. Like, what?
So, soon as you would have started your questioning him, like, oh yeah,
And
this
if I
episode,
stop kicking me out, because it get real. Yep, Jersey.
this episode is now over.
For real. Because I'll fucking make a head up. Like, wait, hold up. Do I eat ass? No, but can you suck 10 dicks at one time? Just let
Like,
me know.
oh no, you already know what the people on my channel. We gonna say pause.
Hey, listen. Y'all want to be extra? Okay, cool. Let's do it.
That's gonna be your answer so quick. As soon as you say that, it's gonna be like pause. Like, hold up, pause. You violent, right? I said, whoa, wait, hey, yo.
Pause. Pause. So you asked me, do I eat ass? Who asked you? Asked me, am I eating, nigga?
Well, it wasn't really a literal question, you know what I mean? It was that's what Nori would say. You feel me? So I was just using that as to say you were safe. You didn't have to come with
No,
the
no, no,
crew,
no,
but
no.
the
But I'm
crew.
just saying, like, some shit he was saying. That's some shit don't rebuttal. Be like, like, well,
I'm scared.
I
I'm
see
scared of
you
your
suck 10
rebuttal.
dicks right now. Like, well, it's only 4 in the room. Let me call and then go outside, hoping it's a crack kid. And they're like, yo, y'all want y'all dick sucked? Because he in there ready. No pun intended.
Shout out to Rep Myself.
Listen, leave me the fuck alone with the dumb shit. Nah, but I'm just saying, like, don't fucking play with me.
So I got you. Who's your top five female battle rappers?
Oh, yo, hey, yo.
Yeah, I had to hit you with the, you know
All
what I mean,
right,
back to earth
so
with it. Like, ooh,
if you would have asked me the men, I would have ran it down, but it wouldn't have been a list you will be thinking. But the ladies, it changed over the years, of course. But number one and always will be is Heart. You feel what I'm saying?
sweetheart.
Heart.
I love her.
After that, I'm not gonna go in order because you said 5, right? But she's
Hmm.
number one. Um, I'm gonna say 40 only because I was them days with 40 back on Precise was battling, you feel me? And shit like that. 40 was doing her numbers like battling men crazy. They come over to the bitches going crazy. Till this day, same shit. So I'm gonna say 40. Well, you ain't even ask me all them accolades, so I'm gonna just say who I think is who is my top 5. Okay, so we got Ehart 40. Um, this is hard.
She said pick me on the comments.
What's that? I can't really see small.
It's Rihanna Selena. She said pick me.
Who that? She battle? Or she just talking shit?
You just talking her shit.
Oh, okay. So we start her. You know, she's sick. She number 6. Who else? Let's see. This is hard. I'm gonna put Vixen in it
I like
because
Big.
I forget like sometimes I don't remember the fucking league, but I remember when before she hit Queen of the Ring, she was doing her numbers over there. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And smoking shit. You know, that's when she was super lit. You know what I mean? Now I gotta sit down for Vixen and really listen. I'm not saying she's that deep. I'm not saying she's not, but it's just like, all right, before I say no, fuck Vixen, I gotta listen, and I'll be like, all right, she's still Vixen, she's still there, because you know
Vixen be
people
going
change.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm a say Vixen.
Uh-oh.
Um, I'm gonna just say who I like after that. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't have like after that. Like if I miss somebody, like the up and comers, um, I'm feeling Eliza,
Okay.
Eliza Versa. That's my girl. That's my girl. Um, Hope Truly, I'm a new fan of hers. So I want to see more of her. Miss Petty. She's stupid as fuck in the ring. Don't laugh because you
Respect.
just yes. I mean, you gotta add, you know what I mean, them in it. Like regardless if people don't like them or they feel like they too wild, whatever. Like as far as battle rapping, I think she
I'm
dope
just
as
wait.
fuck.
I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for them to not be scared and give Petty a opponent that, you know what I mean. Give her a good opponent. You know what I mean. Give her a great opponent so she could go crazy to make her even be extra motivated. Cause she be motivated. I be knowing on people that she probably be like, but she
What?
be motivated. So I know she'd be extra motivated for an extra name where she feel like maybe her back is against the wall. Maybe she going but maybe I'm about to
That's
prove to you.
yeah. I think that's what we've been needed. You feel what I'm saying? Hopefully she got the battle. I'm not gonna say now, but hopefully she'll have the battle that I'm hoping for soon. You know what I mean? Pray your hands, y'all. Like pray on that, like on some real shit. Like, you know, cause I don't play. So hopefully that'll happen. Um, like I said, Petty. I mean I'm gonna take it before Petty, but I like Diesel. I like Diesel.
I
Um
like
Couture, like
what's her name? What's her name that just battled on that last card? Damn, what's her
oh you
name? See, I think it's TS. I like her.
TS. Oh yeah, yeah, can't forget TS. I like Tia. I think she's dope as fuck. I think everybody on that card was dope. The second battle, I don't know the females and I didn't watch it. I didn't get a chance to watch that. But Nora Bates, like salute to her. I miss her ass. I just Norma, she wasn't never one of my favorites because I stopped having favorites. But I did like Norma, like on some shit. Whereas like, don't ask her out. Don't do her like that. You know what I mean?
I want to
And
see Shayna Ashley return.
oh, that's why I just said that. I was about to say, yeah, Shayna's the number 4.
Yeah, I want
Uh,
to see her return.
let me tell you something. I want her to return with Miss Petty. Honestly,
Yeah,
honestly, that I don't
that
want her
promo
to
would be great.
return to no motherfucking my verse and none of them. Come on, come bring that shit down. Come on, let's get it. And I'm just waiting. Like, stop playing. I want to see her return with Miss Petty, honestly, though. For real.
Shout
So,
out to Mr. Lines, the Teamster. He's a battle rapper from New Zealand. You know what I mean? He be battling on the Word Sport Battleground. Shout out to Yo Yo. And let me tell you about Teamster since he entered the building. You know what I mean? He's like remember the movie The Professional?
hmm
That's who he Leon. You know what I mean? He don't got no social media. He don't got none of that. He get the call, he get the email, however they send him the smoke signal, whatever. They tell him who the opponent is. You know what I mean? When he battling, there's usually that he's a day before because of the time zone, and he be ready for war. Shout out to Teamster. He be he be smoking shit.
did he
Yeah, that boy.
say co-host IG rep myself? I
Now
know
they like
IG co-host. What's that about? That's something new.
no, no, they try to say that you the co-host right now. Even it's interviews been turned into co-hosting, but they say they letting them know where to find you. IG rep myself.
Oh, salute. He on it. I like him. I might
Shout
follow
out to
you back.
Cheese.
Depending on what you do, I might give him a follow back. What's his name again?
Cheese and Libra. Shout out
He's
to Cheese.
okay. Salute. The
See that
fellas is
everybody
funny,
know.
man.
See, everybody says he's the overseas monster. Yeah, he different, man, from New Zealand, man. Like I love to see what he could do on a big stage, man, because he's incredible. He's incredible. No social media, no nothing. He's like a hitman. You know what I mean? He get the call, he get the opponent, he show up, he do the damage. We gotta and I gotta send him some Kool-Aid. You know what I mean? Because he told me that they don't got Kool-Aid in New Zealand. So we gotta send them, you know what I mean? We're gonna round up everybody, you know what I mean? We're gonna take a charity event, you know what I mean? Everybody gonna donate Kool-Aid packets, you know what I mean, their favorite flavors. We're gonna send it to New Zealand, you know what I mean? All he need to know is a lot of sugar. That's all you need to know, bro. Mad sugar. You don't need to know
Now
shit
fuck
else.
all the bullshit talk. Let's donate, put some money up, and do a banging ass, fire ass event. How about that? I don't give a fuck where you from. You just put that shit together. Just donate. Do the interview. If you ain't coming down, we'll get the pay per view. Let's how about that. You know.
He said, I appreciate you. I need that shipment of Kool-Aid. You know, he probably seen House Party, you know what I mean? He like, what the, he like, I never had Kool-Aid. You know what I mean? We gotta treat the brother. You know what I mean? He a
I
part
ain't
of
gonna
the,
hold you. Kool-Aid be the shit. Like,
be the shit, be.
girl, you know
And I
what?
always,
Like,
I
not
always
even
forget to buy
racist.
Kool-Aid until I drink it in somebody else's house. I like drinking Kool-Aid in other people's house because it seems like it tastes better.
Better? Nah, fuck that. My shit be ice cold banging, but my oldest, he make the best Kool-Aid. And he be like, Mom, why I gotta make it? Like, cause you make it better than me. It's a bang. It's a bang. Like, but when I used to work at Save a Lot, I used to see hella white people coming with sugar and Kool-Aid. I'm like, ain't these the same motherfuckers that called us crazy, trying to give us a sugar high and our kids? They like Kool-Aid too. So Kool-Aid is the shit. You hear me? And you be surprised what motherfuckers eat or drink. You know what I mean? So that Kool-Aid. Matter of fact, I think I got a couple of Kool-Aid packets, 3 for $1. What? Fuck out of
Yo,
here.
you know what's so crazy? I be in the store mad times. I always forget to buy Kool-Aid, but every time I go to my man crib, I be looking for the Kool-Aid. Like, yo, your girl made Kool-Aid with the Kool-Aid. Yo, yeah, where the Kool-Aid at?
But you know what I could never do right?
Make
With
rice?
icy.
Icy.
No, listen. You know them ices, remember it was the icy lady, Miss Josephine. When I say we was fiends, going to Miss Josephine, my mom was, I don't got no fucking quarter. Leave me alone. I used to be tight. Like, I'm
Or in
asking
the
for
cup.
sweet.
Or
Fuck
in the
you. I'm
cup. Them shit used to be
icy.
mad sweet.
Yeah, but at the top you taste that sweet and look like, you know what I mean? Sweet. Like
Syrup or some shit.
you just slurp that shit up and it's like sticky. I
You
can
know I
never
can't.
get
You
my
know I can't.
ices like that. I'm like, what the
You
fuck
know.
did Miss Josephine do to our ices? I'm still trying to figure that out. I cannot get. I can't get it right.
I
Them
can't. I
ices
can't. I
was
can't.
best.
I can't describe that like that. It would. You know what I mean? So if I was to try to describe the icy the way you just described it, my chat would have been like pause, pause, pause. You only could have got away with that. I wouldn't have been able to get away with that. Nah, I mean, but I knew exactly what you was talking about. It's like extra syrupy on the, you know what I mean, on the joint.
Yes. Yo, what? Yo, I promise you, I used to sell ices, and they used to come to my crib when I used to live in my apartment, right? And I'm like, well, my shit don't taste like Miss Josephine, so why they keep coming like this? I mean, rang on my doorbell to where I was about to quit. Like, what the? I just came down these fucking steps. So my neighbor, they did water ice, and her son got married to a woman. She used to get her ices from a chicken, an older lady in Philly, right? She had the top on the like the little cup, John, and it's a
Mm-hmm.
lid to it.
Mm-hmm.
So who the fuck is this lady, yo? Because I think Miss Josephine died. Now, rest of God rest her soul. Who the fuck? Way better than Miss Josephine shit. I said, what the fuck? How did her icy get like this? And mine is like mad regular where you see like the ice. You feel what I'm saying? Not like the
You,
ice when you sucked
you,
it, but
you,
like,
you, you you know what I think? I think is less water.
you think so? More
Less water,
sugar?
look, less water, more sugar, more Kool-Aid. Like let's say if you was to use let's say if you was using 2 packs of Kool-Aid,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Maybe use 3 packs of Kool-Aid, more sugar, less water. You know what I mean? Because that's the only way you can get the
Damn, you
concentration
trying to
of
show me
that
the
syrup.
prison for killing one of these motherfuckers. Like, what the fucking kids? Mom trying to kill me, and I gotta go hard. I'm really gonna go to jail. That's the
Shit,
crazy ass
it was
sugar
always
rush.
them old joints that knew how to make that joint. Old
For
Spanish
real,
joint in my
yo,
hood.
I ain't never like you know how like you be like, you know what? My mom ain't got a corner. Let me put my cup in the freezer. You feel me? You just
Shit
thought
don't
regular shit. Like
never
you ain't
taste
never
like that.
maybe because it ain't in one
Mad
of them cups.
regular.
Never.
Nah, it's not even a cup. I think it gotta be like the because it's still syrupy, so it gotta be like the sugar that like you know what I mean? Like it's so much sugar that it ain't really like freeze per
Right.
se. It's just cold. Cause cause it always had that nice layer, like shit sweet as hell.
Yo, on some real shit, yo. The Spanish people start making them on my old way now, right? And you know how they make the leche? See, we never made that banging. But these good people, the shit they hit like Miss Josephine's, but everything they made was super good though. They had to add the extra mango and all that shit. Listen, listen. It was good to the point where you knocking at their door. Now they shit ain't a quarter 50 cent no more. It went up to $1, $1.50. So the leche $1.50. Holla at your girl. Like, oh, I got leche for you. I'm like, okay, make sure, cause bitch, if you ain't got leche, I don't want shit. Like, you like trying to tell you something that was good. I got pineapple. Fuck the pineapple. Yo, I think I want to try it. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna do what you said, right?
So
And we gonna.
now you gonna
I'm
have
gonna
me trying
post
to
it
find a recipe too. Now you gonna have me in my crib. I'm gonna go get some Kool-Aid tomorrow. Try to find the right sugar to water ratio.
because I done fucked your head. You say you can't make an icy. I'm like, nah, not like
Nah,
Miss
cause
Josephine was.
yeah, cause now when you say it like that, I think about it like, yeah, you right. Cause them joints that grandma, my abuela, them joints abuela was making, them shits was mean. I was
Words.
giving her them little corners, me.
Yo, because it was
I was
Miss
going to
Jo.
get
Okay,
cherry.
now
I was
that
going
you
back to
said it
get
like
grape.
that, Miss Josephine lived at the corner, right? And if you cross the street down the same row, but it's across the street, damn near in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Was a Spanish woman. We went to our house too. It wasn't fuck Miss Josephine. Even though I tried to sneak around the corner and shit like that, got my ass whooped outside. That was the worst. Oh my god. Trying to be grown, starting trouble. Got my mom whooped my ass outside. I was so mad. But the guy that made the ices, it was his granddaughter. She was still nice to me though. I hated her for that for a little while. Like, damn, bitch, why you telling on me? Got my ass whooped. But they used to sell the best. So the best ices. And the grandma went out, I knocked on the door because the husband always will be working on a car or something. So grandma, she'll come, and she'll give me two. Like, oh shit, fuck out of here. Then I had to share because you got siblings, you get taught to share. But it was leche though. Like if it was a fucking cherry was good too. That syrup, oh my god. Yo, I gotta make a fucking icy, yo. Fuck over the ice. We gotta get these ices together.
we gonna
But
have we gonna have
the
the battle of the
leche,
ices in the trap house.
what's up? You know what though? I tried leche too. I fucked it up. I tore that shit up though, but it wasn't like how the Spanish people make it though. I told my
Yeah,
neighbor one day,
I'm
so
still
I
scared to eat
tried to make
plain.
leche. Like, what the fuck am I missing? I said, she told me all the ingredients. She's like, you don't got that Spanish touch. So shut the fuck up, bitch. I didn't though, because that shit was regular. Like,
It's
what
like
the
what
fuck?
it's
But
like
you know
what
what
it's
I
like when
missed? I
black people
think,
make coquito. We swear we doing something.
yo,
What?
let me tell you, I tried that. I'm not good at the fucking mixtures. Like, don't give me the mixture drink because you will not be happy. Um, I tried that one time. I was like, oh hell no. But my old neighbor, her sister used to make them. She used to sell them for $20 in the water bottle. When I say you get right, and you want more. You know what I'm saying? I went to the fucking the liquor store, and I'm like, this is some bullshit. It was different. But I get it sometimes though, because I don't got nobody out here where I'm at, you know what I mean, to make it. I don't know anyone. I don't ask either. But I was like, should I just get that big ass bottle and get fucked up? And I do. Especially, and it's crazy because I get them around like Thanksgiving and fucking
hmm
Christmas. Around this
hmm
time, I don't fuck with that shit. Yo, one time I
It's
got
a
like
holiday
three.
thing.
One time I got three bottles. My head hurt so bad. I was so mad, but it was so I was fucking it up with that. I woke up. Hangover wasn't the word. Okay. I was like that. I couldn't really get up. My head was spinning type shit. But them shits is good as hell when you mix them and shit like that. So I mixed that shit with some real eggnog. That's probably why my head was spinning. But it was good.
I was drinking
Fucked up.
I remember I was working at this church, right? And I
Wait,
was
hold
doing
on. Come again. Time out. Time out. You said where? Come again?
I was
What the fuck you just say to
I
me?
was I was working at the church, right? But I was cleaning, like, yeah, I mean, I was cleaning, like, I wasn't like, you know what I mean?
With the
You feel
janitor.
me? It was a church, yeah, it was like a church in downtown Brooklyn. It was like a rich church, like, you know what I mean? Like these niggas got be having millions and millions of dollar donations and shit. Like real rich people go to this church, and they used to have like different spots where like you could, like um rent like a hall and shit like that, whatever. They used to be having, they always would have parties. That shit was regular for, I mean, regular have parties. So I mean, one time they be cleaning up and shit. They like, oh, you want this? And it was like it looked to me, the average Joe, it looked like a gallon of milk. And I'm like, what's the? I was getting ready to say, hell no, fuck, I don't like carrying that gallon of milk home. Fuck with that, right? But I'm like, what's that? And like, oh, this is eggnog and bourbon. Oh yeah, yeah, give me that, right? I'm like, oh, this is awesome. That's how I had so much of that shit. Now every time I have eggnog, I only could drink it if I got whiskey. Like if I mix it with the whiskey, that's the only way I could drink eggnog. I can't drink eggnog regular. It
That's
gotta
what
be
it
with the
is.
whiskey.
Okay. Okay.
Eggnog and
Because
whiskey, yeah, oh, man.
I tried it with
That's the
vodka and rum, trying to fake it till I make it until I got
yeah,
the real.
eggnog and the whiskey. That shit is like that shit is it.
Now I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to be nasty, disgusting, or nothing, but that shit gave me the runs too. Headache and runs. So
Listen.
just imagine you on a toilet like, and you just coming out all crazy and shit on you. You depressed, like it would
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I guess that was God telling me like all I was
You
like,
can't
sit
be
your ass back.
you can't be lactose intolerant trying to fuck with that the milky drinks.
It was that for me.
Yeah, it's like
Bitch, I'm on the toilet. I'm not going nowhere. No time soon. It was hard.
listen. I remember one time these Arab when I was working at that same church shit. Like they had like an Arab dude. He
You
was on
gotta
the
tag
grill.
me. This church. Hey, lit.
I'm gonna show you. Look, but it was an Arab dude, right? He was on the grill, like he was cooking. He was like seasoning the chicken. I seen him in the kitchen. You feel me? So he had all the peppers and the, you know what I mean? Pakistani and nigga he going crazy. But the chicken, when I mean the chicken was mean on the grill. You heard? Spicy, but it was mean on the grill. Like it was hitting, like it was busting. Like I'm fucking it up. Man, that morning. I hit my boss up like, yo, I ain't gonna make it. He like, what up? Ass on fire, stomach fucked up. Right? He like, don't worry about it. I already know. And hung up. So he was experiencing the same shit I was experiencing. Stomach on fire. Like, that's one thing. I like spicy shit. I can eat spicy food and shit. But sometimes I don't like that. I don't like that exit. That exit ain't pleasant.
At all. At all.
That's why I know I don't want no more spicy beef patties. I used to be able to hang with it. It used to be, you know what I mean, get a spicy. I don't want that. Give me give me the mild.
Your
I think
ass will be spicy. Like, what the fuck? Pause. I guess
I think I'm getting
pause.
older now. My shit can't fuck with that spicy beef patty no more.
I don't like spicy food, but I like a lot of hot sauce. That's weird.
That's what I'm saying. I throw some hot sauce. What's your favorite hot sauce? You gotta have a favorite if you like hot sauce.
Obey. Cut it out.
Obey.
Yes.
I gotta try that. I gotta try that. I think I like. Not because I think of the name of the hot sauce.
Mm-mm.
Oh, this would be the name of the hot sauce, right? Shout out to Frank's Hot, right? Pause. I like Frank's.
I don't know. Certain hot sauce is just nasty to me.
But
Crystal.
I don't really like what's that? I don't really like Tabasco sauce. Like I don't like that. You feel me? I like hot sauce that got flavor. If it makes sense, right?
Well,
Like
obey. I'm telling you, obey shit with crabs, with chicken. It was to
I'm
the
gonna
point
try.
where it's like, you know how when you buy something or you go somewhere, event or whatever, you be like, don't touch this, is mine. And motherfuckers, oh, what? You just buy anything, girl. You swear you this? I just make sure y'all don't touch this, okay? And the same bucket mouth bitches always talking shit. Oh, cousin, or yo, I'm friend. This is bitch. Didn't I say don't like? I meant what I said. Yo, some things I just can't share. That's
So you
it.
carry the Obey in the bag with you?
Yo, I used to go to my. This is big mama type of on my dad's side of the family, right? So that side of the family, I'm like that sometimes, but they kick you out the kitchen when they cook and get the fuck out. You feel me? So my cousin, he would be the one that was still chicken. So if I peep it up on him, and he be like, "Man, I ain't got no fucking chicken," but he taking a bite. He know I know. I'm like, "Don't you know I see you?" I'm like, "Well, I got some hot sauce." Like, all right, that's a little bit on here. He'll give me some chicken. And then my loudmouth ass cousin, y'all still in fucking chicken? We like, what you talking about? He's like, it's your fucking fault. You bought that Obey hot sauce. Like, nigga, you best stole that chicken. Give me another piece. And he'll have like chicken in his pocket and shit. We be full by the time it's really time to eat. Like, what the fuck?
Niggas just still all type of shit or passing through.
He's always, I'm like, dang, like, cause at first, like, and then they'll look at me like, he stole some chicken, like, we grown this shit. I'm looking like, I can't chew. You feel me? Cause bitch, she gonna know it was me too. Like,
I can eat chicken. I just can't eat them big ass rooster wings and shit they be trying to give a nigga. Like if I look at the chicken wing and the wing is a certain size, like they can have that. You can have
Listen,
that.
one day, my old neighbor, she was getting on the grill, right? And this one, I get meat packages. You feel me? So this specific store sold them kind of chickens, right? Girl, I'm like, girl, I got this chicken for you. And she gonna be like, oh, why bring it? Whatever, I'll season it. You ain't gotta worry about it. I'll cut it up and season it. So I'm like, yeah, it's enough to cut 3 slices. And she like, what? 3 slices? I'm like, yeah. She like, bring that chicken. I'm like, all right, hold on. She's like, it don't take long because I take forever. Trust me. Just to put on pajamas, I'm gonna take forever. So by the time I get down there, she cussing me out. What the fuck, Rah? You always taking long. Yo, what the fuck is this? She said, Rah, I'm throwing this away, Rah. Don't trust it. I'm like, that was in my little 55 package. Fuck out of here. Because like with the 55, that chicken come with that. And then they be trying to switch it up on some smart shit. But that came with the $55 package. You got me fucked up. It's like, she was like, I'll just get more chicken. Don't worry about it. This is not, they put steroids in it. I'm like, did you see them put steroids in it? Did you see them? Like, yo, I wanted some of that chicken. And she's like, And then I did research and I'm like, dang. But I'm like, them chickens
Yo,
was
listen,
healthy with the
I got a question for you, right? I'm not gonna ask you your age because that's not what I'm gonna do, right? But I'm gonna ask you what I'm gonna ask you is when was the first time that you could think of that you heard of tilapia?
Want me to keep it real with you? I was grown. For real.
That's how that's how I know that fish didn't exist. Yo, I went with my mom to the meat market all the time. I mean the fish market all the time. She used to be picking up whiteys. She
Yeah,
used
I
to be
was about to
picking
say
up all
that.
type of shit. But I ain't never see tilapia laying up there. I never seen a whole tilapia fish like a whole fish. You know what I mean? Like the actual fish. I never saw it. I only see the slices. You feel me? But I never actually saw the fish, and I didn't hear the fish until like 2000 and like 10 or some shit. Know what I mean? I remember my man was like, "Yeah, you hungry? I got some tilapia. It was on the grill." And I'm like, I mean, you know what I mean? Black. I mean, I ate it. You know what I mean? I'm like, he said it's fish.
I
But
think
I
I
never
should
I
take
never really started to think about it until like after a while. I'm like, yo, bro, I never heard of this fish. Like it's everywhere now, but I never heard of this fish. Like
because
it was never nowhere.
sometimes I feel like certain things wasn't brought to our stores at one point. You know what I'm saying? And then I start thinking like you said, or they said that's the bad person. Nobody wanted it, but they probably knew it was good. They probably tried it before. It's like, oh, we could sell this shit. Either fucking way is good as fuck. I still eat it once in a while though. No, that's
I ain't gonna lie, you hook anything up. Trap. You know what I mean? They be waiting for another cooking video. You feel me? When I'm hungry, the last thing I be thinking about is recording some shit. What?
um.
With the trap house, we
Oh,
get
you got
busy in the
to put
trap.
this on.
Yeah, yeah, we get busy in the trap, you know what I mean? But it's just that
That's
I
what's
just
up. Cause you can make tilapia with fucking eggs and grits and all that. Like, are you making me hungry? I ain't supposed to be up eating. I'm trying to use these sounds, bro. This just sounds good as fuck right now. Word up.
shit. Fucking niggas just came in with shrimp scampi butter, so they sell that.
Wait, I
That's
gotta
it.
do some Googling. I gotta get on my
Shrimp,
rail shit
shrimp,
and start Googling. What the fuck is going on?
shrimp scampi butter. You know what's crazy? At my job, I see so much food shit. I be seeing shit I never saw before. Like I'm like, yo, I never seen this in the supermarket. Like, they only got this here. For real. I be seeing all type of bread. all type of like shit I never seen before, like in the supermarket. Like I never seen this though. Like you feel me? Like you know how you can see mad different shit, but you never saw this. Like I just never saw that. Like I never saw this shit. I be seeing shit all the time. I just always forget to put it in my own mental. Cause I be too busy working. I mean, I don't got time to be analyzing the merchandise and shit. I be seeing shit. I be seeing shit. I'm like, oh, I'm like, oh, that look good. Especially when it be some good chocolates or something. No, that look
Mm-hmm.
good. I didn't know we had that. I'm like, this is different. This is new. You know what I mean? But you know, it be niggas at my job. These niggas allegedly they just open up a pack of muffins on you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? I don't get down like that. In my life, I never steal. I never like that's just not me, right? But the worst thing in the world is to get fired for some shit you could have paid for. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
True.
so I stay away from that shit. But it be some shit. Yeah, like I told you, shrimp scampi butter. You heard? They got that coming like a glass jar and all.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that. Like shit, motherfuckers probably be cooking that soon. We be eating that shit in them restaurants. So y'all check it out. I never cooked with it, so I don't know.
No, that should probably like season. That should probably like season butter, like ready for you to just. You know what I mean? Put the shrimp, cook the shrimp in that shit. You know what I mean? Throw the pasta in that shit, whatever. You know they be trying to make everything easy. Like if
Yeah,
Olive Garden is selling Italian dressing, like you know what I mean? Like nah, you don't
but
gotta come
you
to
know
Olive
that
Garden no more here.
like me and you gonna have to box when I see you, cause it's like what 3 in the morning. You talk about fucking big ass fucking portions of food and shit. I'm hungry.
Look what they saying in the chat. Chef Trap. I mean, the midnight snack.
That's what's up. Now it's
Ain't
crazy
that-
because when I was coming from Walmart or whatever, I'm like, damn, I don't feel like cooking. I'm gonna get some Chinese food, but I don't feel like waiting. And I said, fuck it.
what you did?
Nothing. So when I called the motherfuckers ain't answer, I'm like, it's a Saturday, bro. Why y'all not answering? So I'm tight because it's like something quick to eat. I don't want, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna cook in the morning. Well, it's the morning, but when I wake up.
I mean, you gonna fuck around. The live gonna be over. You gonna fuck around, put your slippers on, be right in that kitchen. Fuck around,
Singing,
like,
turning my music up. I know my neighbors probably be like, this bitch always loud at the wrong time. In the kitchen, throwing a little leg up, putting a little seed. Yeah. Fuck what you talking about, nigga. Y'all supposed to be up fucking around this time, wondering about what the fuck I'm doing.
you in there, you in there cracking eggs and shit.
Cracking eggs and shit. Word. Where the tilapia at? Now you see some of my little snacks. You ain't right. Can't do. I'm not coming up here no more. This is ridiculous. You know I ain't ate stuff up.
You look like you just pulled the snack from the counter or something. I mean, trying to.
I got my little.
Oh, I like those.
Yo,
They were
and
always
why
they
they
were.
taste better than the big long Snickers?
I mean, I can't. We ain't describing it like that.
Listen, I ain't pausing nothing. Listen, this
Um,
might be
my
little, but
home,
I with the
my
heavyweights. Don't get it twisted
my
in real
my,
life.
my home girl is Rep Yourself. You feel me? Go to YouTube. Go to Rep Myself. You feel me? You gonna see her. She's gonna pop up. You subscribe to the channel or slap your pops. Then you go to IG and then you go to Rep Myself. You're gonna see her pop up again. You hit the follow button or slap your pops. You know what I mean, don't ask me who my homegirl is. Don't ask me who the beautiful young lady is. Her name is Rep Myself. It's scrolling down the joint.
So my
And you
phone
can follow her
dying.
all the time. I wonder where Money Miz is at. He's slacking on his macking. He would have had the links popping. I gotta talk to Money Miz. He probably he probably smoked out. He probably smoked a little bit too much bud.
Good.
Nah, I mean, I gotta check. I gotta check on
Still
him.
happens. Nah,
He
just
be the first
fun
person dropping the link.
with him. And I wish he was on here. You know, to kick it with him. He's hilarious as well.
Who?
Smoke.
Shout out to my brother Smoke Kings. He was supposed to make it.
I know.
I don't know what
Like,
happened.
you do it then. He
He
like,
probably.
I'm gonna
I,
hit him
I,
up. I'm gonna
I
contact
wouldn't be surprised. He watching, lurking, talking to his wife. Shout out to Queen Smoke. Shout out to
you.
Smoke Queen. You know what I
This is
mean?
cool guy.
Probably,
I was doing live with him with Keystone. I think last year. You know, when I say I almost pissed my pants, I was on the fucking floor. Niggas had me rolling. You hear me? And
shout out
he
to
funny.
Frog. I don't know where Frog been at, but shout out to my brother Frog King.
Frog, hey Frog, salute, salute. I was
Frog
saying
is another.
Frog, man.
He's another funny motherfucker, man. Oh man.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, he don't give a
He,
fuck what nobody say. He will
mm-mm.
hit the head with any nigga back to back. He be like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, Frog, funny as
If
hell.
Frog, he want to smoke too. He be looking for it. Like
He
any
be
little
looking
thing, he
for
think it's a
it,
joke.
right? Yo, like, if you want one of them things where it's like either he start or he start. So if you don't know the position and people like how that in relationships are, you would think that they are troublemakers and Frog is so innocent until he gets to talking his shit. He'd be like, oh shit, and everybody laughing. It'd be like that.
Frog, he wanna argue with DNA tooth. He wanna argue. He don't give a fuck. He
Everybody,
just want,
everybody. And him and Keystone back and forth be hilarious.
shout out to Keystone, man. He popped up on me on my live. I think one of my last lives. He popped up on me and said, "I haven't been here in a minute. Fuck you, Trap."
See?
I said, "You already know the respect is mutual, motherfucker." Word up.
You gotta love
So,
things like that. I just want you to know so my shit won't cut off on you or our phone is dying. It's on 10%. No.
see, the phone, her phone is dying. Yo, oh, see, my nigga Bruce Leaf, he got the link. He got the link to your YouTube channel. Yes, subscribe to Rep Yourself with myself.
Check him out.
I I always get tongue tied.
Thank you.
I always get tongue tied.
I
Rep
learned.
yourself with myself.
Mhm.
How you knew that was gonna be like some tongue tie type shit like when you made that up.
You want to know something funny? Years ago, I made Rep Myself, then I made Rep Yourself. So if anybody ever go on Instagram and go to Rep Yourself, you're gonna see my big ass toe and some sandals. On my tattoo. And recently, Streets Murder, shout out to Streets Murder. That's my guy, my guy. He was like, it was like a Bash, shout out to Bash, salute to him. He was like, nah, you should be Rep Myself TV. And then I'm like, well, I don't want to be Rep Myself TV. Everybody got that. He's like, so? And so Streets like, well, I'm debating. I don't know. I don't want to be Rep Myself TV. And I was like, why? Why the fuck would you want to be that? I was like, cause Baz. He's just looking now. He's like, man, if you don't name yourself, Rep Yourself with Rep Myself. And I started dying. He probably was like, what the fuck is funny? And I'm like, nigga, if you look, because there's a picture of me, because yo, when I say I'm on deleting, blocking, bitch, I was deleting, blocking my damn self. But on here, I believe it's 2014, 2015, you'll see a picture of me. Rep Yourself. Like I said, that big toe and them sandals. That's and, and I started that page as well. And I forgot everything. And so I just never stuck onto that. I just stayed on Rep Myself. And that was what it is. And I told him, like, yo, it's funny. And I showed him, like, I screenshot it and I sent him, the page. And I said, that's me. He like, yeah, I see, obviously. But I'm like, if that's a coincidence or that popped up out of nowhere and you've been seeing it. But I just try not give him his credit. Like, darn, boy, you know me too well, huh? But yeah, that's how that came up. And it was like, I ran with it. I'm sticking with it. I like it.
I rock with it too. I thought it was unique and tongue twisty type. You feel me? I always feel like I'm saying it wrong or reading it wrong. Even if I'm reading it right, I feel like I'm reading it wrong. You feel me? Even when I went to go put this little shit scrolling at the bottom, I'm like, damn, is it for myself?
Nah,
Or is
don't get
it or is
twisted.
it
I
space?
fucked up a couple of times. I think I did an interview and it said rep myself with rep myself. I said, oh
In fact,
shit.
it did.
Like,
It
don't
did. It did. It did. It said rep myself with rep myself. I said, I guess I ain't the only one.
Look, listen, good. Because you're going to get tongue twisted before you get to me. But you're going to know
Listen.
that how to stand and how to act and handle me. If you don't, then it's a no, it's no.
Dude, we gonna get ready to cut this interview short just because we don't want her phone to die in the middle of it. But I want her talking her shit. You see how she zoomed into the screen?
People got me fucked up early in the AM.
Oh shit!
You got to stay away from stalkers, fellas. Don't be a stalker.
And don't be a jealous type nigga.
Ah, like, nigga. Like, I gotta
You know
start
what
blocking motherfuckers like fucking unknown. Bro.
I
I got it. But like when important motherfuckers call you, you can't answer, it go straight to voicemail. When motherfuckers start texting acting crazy, like bitches, weird. And then
Definitely
different
will.
numbers, oh, that's a no go. So we ain't jacking that.
I definitely appreciate you for
But
pulling up, talking your shit,
absolutely, I got
letting the world get a little dose of who rep myself with
it's a little,
myself.
it's a little bit. People be thinking I'm wild. People be thinking they know me because they see me on Instagram and all that. Bitch, you don't know me. So chill.
Talking your shit.
I
Where
don't
where
do
they where can
Joe
where
for
can the
nothing.
people find you at? Let them know. Give them all the drops and shit. Talk your shit, girl. Go
Rub my
ahead.
shit back real quick. Okay. Instagram at Rep Myself, Twitter, Repalini, Beagle, Rep Myself, and YouTube, Rep Yourself or Rep Myself. Holla at your girl. Salute to the control room and all my people. I'm out.
You dig? We definitely appreciated you over here. You know what I mean? We appreciate everybody. You know what I mean? If you like the content that Trap be providing at the Trap House, if you rock with the content I provide, you already know, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button. You feel me? Got a whole backwood full of cookies or infamous on some bull. I see you. But like I said, I appreciate Rep myself. You know what I mean? Really beautiful woman, really great point of view. You know what I mean? Started from the bottom, now she grinding to the top. You feel me? And support her. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Hopefully we can get her up here again. Hopefully she'll like to be a co-host. Hopefully she'll like to, you know what I mean? Just join the panel and talk her shit. You know what I mean? But I'll be trying to do these interviews. I got an AK Asia interview that's in one of my last lives. I gotta, you know what I mean, take it out of it and make it its own thing. You know what I mean? But this is like one of my, I guess you would say it's my second interview. You know what I mean? My second real interview. Not third, but this is the first female interview. You know what I mean? I like her energy too, my brother. She's great. She is great. You know what I mean? And like I said, I started following her IG. I started seeing her on the IG lives and stuff like that. And I'm like, I need to figure out who she is, what she be doing. I hit her up by accident and on IG. It was like a phone call. I didn't mean to call her. I was just trying to click the video that she was watching, that she had posted or whatever. And here we go. Got an interview 3 something in the morning because I overslept. The interview was scheduled for 6 o'clock on Saturday. I didn't wake up till 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? She still was willing to do the interview. You know what I mean? I just had to wait a little longer to do it, but we got it done. You know what I mean? I'm gonna end this live. I'm gonna start another live because you know what I mean. This got to be its own separate thing. I appreciate everybody, everybody, everybody. I fuck with your boy. You feel me? Because like I tell y'all niggas all the time, man. If it wasn't for y'all, it wouldn't be no me. It wouldn't be no interview. It wouldn't be no trap house. You know what I mean? Chat gang, all my chat people, we in the building. We're gonna keep doing more and more and more and more and more and more content. Yeah, that guy was by accident. You know what I mean? But divine intervention, me hitting her up by accident, had me doing the interview on purpose. You know what I mean? So you know how that go. But like I said, I'm about to join, I'm make another live, you feel me? This gotta be its own thing. So people could go back and catch it. And salute to everybody for fucking with your boy. You already know what it is.
Yo, welcome to the trail. Ain't no fronts, ain't no shorts. If you gon' short it, don't come back. When grown men talking, sit your stupid ass